guys, for today's video,
We are here
to elaborate
on how to install Windows 7.
and of course, installing and installing for Windows 7 application on your PC.
So, listen up and let's learn together.
Procedure. The best way to install Windows 7 is to do a clean install. It is not difficult to perform a clean installation. Before you start the installation process, I recommend that you check Windows 7 system requirements list to ensure that your hardware is supported by Windows 7. If you don't have Windows 7 drivers for all your hardware, it is a good idea to download all the drivers from the hardware manufacturer's website and save all the necessary drivers on a CDR or a USB drive before you start the installation. If you want to run Windows 7 on your PC, here's what it takes. 1 GHz for 32-bit or 64-bit processor, 1 GB RAM for 32-bit, and 2 GB RAM for 64-bit, 16 GB available hard disk space for 32-bit, and 2 GB for 64-bit. DirectX 9 graphics device with WDDM 1.0 or higher driver. Windows 7 DVD is bootable. In order to boot the DVD, you need to set the boot sequence. Look for the boot sequence under the BIOS setup and make sure that the first boot device is set to the CD-ROM or the DVD room.
Step 1. Place Windows 7 DVD in your DVD-ROM drive and start your PC. Windows 7 will start to boot up and you will get the following progress bar. Step 2. The next screen allows you to set up your language, the time and currency format, keyboard or input method. Choose your required settings and click to the next or continue. Step 3. The next screen allows you to install or repair Windows 7. Since we are doing a clean install, we will click on Install Now.
Step 4. Read the license terms and click I accept the license terms. Then, click Next to continue. Step 5. You will now presented the two options, Upgrade or Custom or Advanced. Since you are doing a clean install, we will select Custom or Advanced. Step 6. Choose where you would like to install Windows 7. If you have OneDrive, you will get a similar option to the image below. You can now click the Next to continue. If you have more than that OneDrive or partition, then you need to select the appropriate drive and click Next. If you need to format or partition the drive, then click Drive Options or Advanced before clicking Next.
Step 7. Windows 7 starts the installation process and starts copying all the necessary files to your hard drive, as shown on the image below. Step 8. It will go through various stages of the setup and will reboot your system few times. Step 9. When your PC reboots, it attempts to boot from DVD as it's the first boot device. Do not press any key during the boot prompt, so Windows 7 will continue with the installation by booting from the hard drive.
After the reboot, your computer will be prepared for the first use. Step 11. At this stage, you need to choose a username and computer name. Click Next to continue. The user account you create here is administrator account, which is the main account of your Windows 7 that has all the privilege. 12. Choose your password and password hint just in case you forget your password and need to jog your memory.
Step 13. You can now type the product key that came with Windows 7 and click Next. If you do not enter the product key, you can still proceed to the next stage. However, Windows 7 will run in trial mode for 30 days. You must therefore active Windows within 30 days. Otherwise, you cannot access your computer after 30 days. Step 14. Help protect your computer and improve Windows automatically. Use recommended settings.
So step 15. Review your time and date settings. Select your time zone, correct the date, and time. Click to Next to continue. Step 16. Select your computer's current location. If you are a home user, then choose Home Network, otherwise select the appropriate option. Step 17. Windows will now finalize the settings for your computers and restart. Step 18. After the final restart, Windows 7 will start to boot up.
Ay. Okay, mana deh? Ah,
Mana tawa
picture
na?
man to, Mick. Hah? Ka-picture naman ko. Ay, wait, klaro. Step 19. Finally, you have log on screen. Just type your password and press enter or click on the arrow to log on to Windows 7 for the first time.
Step 20. After you have logged onto Windows 7 for the first time, you will see similar desktop to the image below. At this point, you can start using your computer. However, it might not be fully configured. You need to make sure that all the hardware is protected correctly and the necessary drivers are installed. This can be done from the device manager. Step 21. To go to device manager, click Start, Menu, Control, System and Security. System, Device Manager. You will see all your hardware listed as shown on the image. You need to check if you have any yellow exclamation marks next to the name of the devices, similar to multimedia audio controller. On the image below, this indicates that driver has not been installed for this device. At this stage, you can install the driver for this device. To do so, right mouse click on multimedia audio controller, update driver software. Step 22. You can choose to search automatically for updated driver software or browse my computer for driver software. If you have the driver CD or if the driver is on a USB drive, then choose browse my computer for driver software. Windows 7 will search and install the driver in the CD, or you can locate the driver manually. Once you have removed all the yellow exclamation marks from the device manager, your Windows 7 configuration will be fully complete. Step 23. Finally, check if you have successfully activated Windows 7. Click Start menu, Control Panel, System and Security, System. You will get a window similar to image below. Towards the bottom, you will see Windows is activated, followed by your product ID. This shows that your copy of Windows 7 is fully activated.
Installing and uninstalling for Windows 7 application.
MS Office is one of the more widely known and used office software applications. It often comes pre-installed in the computer. When you must install it yourself, you need to follow the instructions exactly as indicated. There are two ways to install MS Office: from a purchase disk or by downloading the Microsoft website. First, place the disk in your CD or DVD-ROM drive. Second, enter your product key. Simply enter your 25-character product key. If you have entered it correctly, you should see a bold green tick appear.
If you enter your 25-character product key incorrectly, then you will see a bold red tick appear. Do not worry, just double check and correct your entry. You should then see a bold green tick appear. For you to be able to install Microsoft Office 2007, you will have to read and accept terms and agreement. If you agree with the terms, then click the box next to I accept the terms of this agreement and then click continue.
Now have to decide if you want to install now or customize your installation of Microsoft Office 2007. Install now. If you need the quickest and the most convenient way to install the Microsoft Office 2007, then choose to install now.
Customize. If you would like to customize your installation to your specific needs, then choose Customize. On the Installation Options tab, you can see all the applications that are present in the version of Office that you have purchased. By default, all applications are already installed. If you want to prevent a particular application from installing, for example, Microsoft Office Excel, click the little black downwards facing arrow. Now, select X not available, and this will prevent the application from installing.
Click the File Location tab. By default, Microsoft Office 2007 will install to the following location. If you want to check and make any changes, then just go back to the installation options, File Location, and the User Information tab. If you are happy with any changes you have made, then click on the Install Now button, which can be found at the bottom on the right on all of the three tabs. Number 6. Microsoft Office 2007 will now start to install, and this shouldn't take long. And number 7. Microsoft Office 2007 should have been successfully installed. As you can see, installing Microsoft Office 2007 is exceptionally easy. There isn't anything that is overly complicated when you begin the install. You simply enter a product key and wait a couple of minutes for installing to complete. If you decided to customize your install, then it couldn't be any easier. The customizations are easy to understand and easily correctable. And the procedure. Number 1. Install Microsoft Office 2007 or any version to a PC assigned to you. 2. Add 2 more applications or utilities of your choice, then write the steps taken in the installation process. And number 3. Let your instructor check your running applications. And number 4. Uninstall all previously installed application or utility.
Guys, this is Miley Nable.
My name is Megala Vegas.
James Portalio.
My name is Jomar Medallia.
Miss Maya Fonda Lazarte.
My name is Jad Arshidangi.
Alright.